Oh man, you are saying a mouthful. So there's a couple of different key distinctions that I want to pull out in what you're talking about. So on the one hand, if you're out there listening and you feel like, man, what Jennifer's talking about in terms of the pace of change and the need for us to make decisions more quickly than we ever have before. Yes, you are feeling something that is real, that is true, that any business owner, any CEO, whether it's a startup, whether they're a solopreneur, or whether they're running a Fortune 50 company, we are all feeling that. And then the other side of that is, how do we get better at making decisions quicker? And one of the key tools that you are pointing to is using technology, using AI to help us. And I am thinking about doing some rebranding of my business. And so I was playing around with a couple of close advisors, and we were talking about what it might be called, and like what the tagline would be. And so we came up with, I don't know, maybe a dozen different things. And then I went to ChatGPT just to see. And so I had it look at my website and come up with what the name of a consulting organization would be if somebody were doing all those things, and design a logo. And within 15 seconds, it came up with a dozen different ideas. Some of them were the same ideas that we had come up with. Some of them were different. Some of them were substantively different, right? And a logo design. And, as such things are, there was some Latin in it because, it's place saving.
Concept.
Right? It's concept, not literally done by a graphic designer, done by a computer. And there was brilliance there. And so we had spent 2 hours, my two close advisors and me, coming up with all of this stuff. And then I went to ChatGPT and said, hey, see what you can do. And what it did was as good or better than what we had come up with in 2 hours. So